Hi, I'm Brittany. I recently did a video on my high-end luxury palette that I received from Quicklotz. So if you want to kind of go see what kind of stuff I got, you can go check out those videos. Now, for those of you who do not know, my palette was described as all high-end, items ranging from $25 to $500. Okay, and I received stuff like this in my palette. Not good. So I ended up doing a chargeback with a firm and I lost. So the reason why I lost is because of the contract. Now, I don't know if some of you are like me, you get a contract. This contract isn't even really long. I should have read it. That was my mistake. But because of this contract, I lost. I got stuck with stuff like this, even though these items are not valued at $25 to $500. It didn't matter because of the contract that I had. So I thought it would be interesting to read you some key points about this contract, because maybe you're like me, that you don't take the time to read it, or you think like, no, they wouldn't do this to me. Okay. So there are a few interesting pieces that I saw here that if I would have read this before I bought that, I would have never bought the palette. If I read this, no way would have I bought the palette. Okay, so one of the interesting things, it says all merchandise is sold in as-is condition. Okay, that's kind of common. That's not too funny. Okay, with no refunds, returns, credits, no cancellation or exchanges offered or given. All merchandise may be ripped, stained, or damaged. Think about that. You can spend thousands of dollars on a high-end palette and they're telling you all merchandise may be ripped, stained, or damaged. Your whole thing. Now, I recently met a few other resellers who are kind of going through, actually there's many people that I have met that are going through or have been through this kind of situation that I've been through. And one of them, she spent a little over $3,000 on high-end clothing line. And I am not joking. I've seen like the items in video. So I'm not joking when I tell you some of these items had holes this big in the back. There was blood on them. There was bodily fluid. I mean, can you even like legally send someone stuff with like blood on it? That seems like not safe, okay? So unfortunately, she's kind of like me. She's not keeping her mouth shut, and they've threatened to sue her. So she's the second person I've actually spoken to that have been sent letters from them. So I kind of have to be careful in what I say because I don't want them to come after me. But I'm not willing to sit back and allow people, let me be careful how I say that. I want people to know my experience. Okay, I'll just say that. This is all my opinion. Okay, another thing interesting in the contract is it states, this is crazy. Okay. Purchaser agrees that they will be fully responsible for all credit card and or other charges. And will not dispute or charge back any credit card purchase for any reason whatsoever. Okay, so they're saying, like, if you're super unhappy, if you think you got screwed or you think you didn't get what you ordered, you will not dispute for any kind of reason. I didn't listen to that. It didn't matter because I had a firm and I lost my case anyways. I have read from one other person where they did a dispute with their credit card and they did get their money back. But unfortunately, one of the resellers I'm talking to right now who did a dispute, her letter where they threatened to sue her is because they're saying that she still has the items, so she's stealing or it's theft, but they won't send her a label or schedule anything to come get the items. They're crappy items, okay? So she already spent like I don't know, $500 in shipping, and they want her to pay another $500 in shipping to get like stuff that has blood and bodily fluids back to them. I personally think it's just a tactic that they do. They have all these lawyers, this is my opinion, they probably have, you know, lawyers, and they're used to dealing probably with people like me, and they know like we just are the little guys, like we're just small-time resellers and who didn't read their contract. So you guys read the contract, do research, look on Facebook, look at their comments in their Facebook post. Just do your research, because I want you to make, you know, an informed decision. You may still want to buy from them. That's your choice. I personally, like I've said in a different video, I will not be buying from them. Okay, thanks for looking.